It's Christine. Thank you for joining us for the 5:30 Movement is Medicine chair and Backs to the Mat yoga. Tonight we're going to start on our chair. So I'm just going to demonstrate here. So my chair is on my mat, and then I'm going to sit on the chair. Feet are going to be planted nicely, kind of sitting towards the edge of the seat so that your feet kind of don't splay out as you're like moving around. And always the inhale will be towards the center. So if I say inhale, it's kind of breathing in, and then exhale will be either stretching or twisting, whatever it is. And you're always engaging your quadriceps, pulling your belly in and back, just to kind of, activate all of your muscles. So for tonight, we're going to start with our left palm on our left thigh, and then the right palm on top. Both palms are facing up, and the thumbs will just touch. And let's just close our eyes and settle into our breath, noticing the rise on the inhale and the exhale as your chest falls. Breathing in and breathing out. So we've been doing a lot of movement to breath and linking our themes to our poses. So just kind of building upon of last week's where it was being comfortable with who you are. I thought it would be very interesting to kind of explore, who are we, right? We are just people. We're kind of going through life, pandemic, reinventing ourselves, whatever it is, wherever we are, and just being comfortable with where we are and noticing our breath and being present and being comfortable with where we are right at this moment. On inhale, deep inhale, and a nice slow exhale. It was a really nice quote from last week's class. Maria Shriver quote, talking about being comfortable with who we are, figuring out who you are and finding your own passion, fulfilling your own dreams, your own worth, your own goals, and being happy with who you are. On an inhale, let's bring our palms together at our heart center. Maybe set an intention for our practice tonight. On an inhale, together, and exhale that breath out. We'll chant the sound of Om one time to begin our practice. Breathing in. Om. So if we do a little chant and reply, Loka, if you're on your own, Loka, Samasta, Suki no, Bhavantu. Loka Samasta, Suki no, Bhavantu. Together. Loka samasta suki no bhavantu. May all beings be free and happy. Bow your chin to your chest. Seal an intention maybe you set for your practice. Breathing in, breathing out. Crack your eyes open and lift your head. I'm just going to move my chair back a little bit. On an inhale, pull your belly in, raise those arms up, out, overhead. Wiggle out through your side body and exhale them down. So if we were standing, this would be a full Surya. So Hasta, Urdhva Hastasana, opening up, maybe a hint of a back bend. And exhale your arms to side body. One more time. Raise those arms up, really engage those arm muscles, and exhale them to side body. Let's build upon that. Raising those arms up overhead, hint of a back bend, and then exhale, just fold out over your legs, seated in your chair. This is a seated Uttanasana. Let your head go, shake your head no. On an inhale, hands to your hip, your thighs. And let's do a little hint of a back bend, arching that spine and looking up. Exhale, round your spine and drop the crown of your head. Inhale, arch that spine and look up, little cow. Exhale, round your spine and drop your head. We're always hunched over. Inhale, arching that spine. And exhale, let that head and neck go. Inhale, come back up to center. And let's raise those arms out, up, and overhead. Maybe interlace those palms. Press out through those palms. Wiggle out your side body on the inhale. Exhale, let's take a stretch over to the right. And maybe look up to the left. And breathing in. Breathing out. Press well into those feet, engaging those thighs. Inhale, come back to center. Pull that belly in. Exhale, hinge over to the left. Maybe look up to the right, really pressing well into those feet. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, pull that belly in and back to center and release your arms to side body. Let's do a little shrugging of your shoulders in one direction and then another. You can make bigger circles. It's your practice, whatever's comfortable for you. And let's raise our arms out in front, pretend like you're pressing into a wall. And just take your left hand and just kind of gently press those fingertips of the right hand back, just kind of opening up the wrist. You should feel it in your forearm, just opening up before we start our moving. And then back to center, both palms pressing out, press into your belly, in and back, engaging your quadriceps, feet are firmly into the mat. And just take the right hand and just kind of gently glide those left fingertips back, opening up through the left wrist and forearm. And you're breathing. Inhale back to center and let's release those arms. Just do one little shrug of the shoulders. So on an inhale, raise your arms out in front. We're going to do pulsing action in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your arms to side body. One little shrugging of the shoulders. Press into your feet. Activate those quads. Pull that belly in and back. Arms out to side body. Palms are facing forward. And let's do some pulsing forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms to side body. Just shrug those shoulders up, back. So let's add on to this. Let's sit closer to the edge of the seat just so you have a little more mobility in the back. You're going to raise your arms out in front of you. You're going to raise them up and you're going to circle your arms back behind you. Little heart opener, crush your collarbones. Again, arms out in front of you, press into those feet, raises those arms up and circle them back behind you. Again, inhale, arms straight out, up, and circle them back. One more time. Press into those feet. Activate those quads. Arms are out, up, and circle them back. Shrug those shoulders. Okay, so we can sit back maybe to the middle, to the edge of the seat. And let's really activate our abdominals. So we're going to have cactus arms, okay? I'm just going to lift the right leg, right knee up and place it down. Press into the right and lift the left. Place that down. Press into the left, lifts the right. Just do this on your own breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more each side. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, Exhale down. Let's release those arms, shrug those shoulders because it gets little, maybe make little circles or X's across your body, just kind of loosening up the muscles. And then we'll build on cactus arms. We're going to press into our left foot, activating that left quadricep, pulling that belly in and back, lift that right knee, and let's hinge over to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, pull that belly in, release that leg. Press into the right foot, lifts the left knee, hinge to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, pull that belly in, lower that right foot, press into the left foot, lift that right knee and hinge to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, release that right foot. Let's press into that right foot well, lift that left knee and hinge to the right. This is the last time on each side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, release that right foot, press into that right foot well, lifts that left knee, gives you the momentum to hinge over to the left. Really, abdominals are working. 3, 2, and 1. Pull that belly in and back to center and release your foot and your arms to side body. On an inhale, raise those arms up overhead. Exhale, arms to side body. Again, inhale, press into those feet, raises those arms up. Let's wiggle out that side body and let's do another stretch over to the right and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, pull that belly in and back to center. Exhale, over to the left. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, release your arms to side body. So now maybe scooch back in your chair so that your hands are on the side of your chair, kind of pressing well. Your feet are on the mat. And we're going to press into the right palm and lift the left arm up and just hinge over, really opening up that left side body. Should feel a nice stretch from your left hip out those left fingertips. Maybe your gaze can look up and you're breathing in and you're breathing out. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, press into that left hand, goes back to center, release that left arm, and let's set up for the other side. So really press well into that left palm, raise the right arm out, up, and hinge over. Feeling this nice stretch for your right side body. Maybe your gaze is looking up and you're breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Press well into those feet. Really engage your abdominals. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, pull that belly in, back to center. Release the left arm. And let's bring our arms out in front and up. Let's bend the right arm. The right hand will be in the middle of our back, and the left hand will just grab your right elbow. Kind of wiggle out your side body. This is a really great stretch for your tricep. And you'll do a little cow. On an inhale, look up, arch that spine. Exhale, round your spine and drop your head. Arms will be overhead. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, raises those elbows up, arching that spine. Exhale, pull that belly in and back and drop the crown of your head. One more. Inhale, arches your spine and look up, wiggle out. Exhale, drop the crown of your head. Inhale, come back to center, arms go overhead, and let's switch. Bend the left arm. That left arm is in the middle of your back. Take your right palm to the top of your left elbow. You should really feel this nice stretch in the left tricep. Kind of grow tall through your side body. Press well into those feet. Pull that belly in, arch your spine and look up. And exhale, round your spine and drop your head. Inhale, press into those feet and arch your spine looking up. Exhale, round your spine and drop your head. One more, press into those feet. Arch that spine, looking up. And exhale, round your spine and drop your head. Inhale, look up. Arms out to side body. Let's do a little Idrina Genie arms is what I call that. Just going to cross your arms into a kind of like a arms, hands to elbows, and your elbows will be a little higher than your shoulders, right? And just arch your spine and look up. Exhale, bring those arms in towards your belly and round your spine and drop your head. Release your shoulders from your neck. You can shake your head no, shake your head yes. Pressing well into those feet, raises those arms back up, arching your spine. Exhale, arms back towards your belly. Drop the crown of your head and release your shoulders. Kind of wiggle out. Inhale again, arms up. Exhale, round your spine and drop your head. Inhale, arms back up. Release your arms to your side body. And now let's sit back on our chair. And we're getting ready for when we lay on the mats, backs to the mat. So we're going to press our palms. So however your feet, because I'm very short, so I need to sit scooched towards the front, but where your feet are on the mat, like planted well, going to press your palms into the side of your chair and just going to raise your legs up and raise them down. Your feet can be a little bent to your knee, just kind of activating your quadriceps and your hamstrings, and just do a little on the inhale, lift, exhale, down. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Just kind of opening up through your quadriceps, really engaging those quadriceps, pulling that belly in and back. Last time, raises your feet up and down. On an inhale, let's raise our arms up overhead. Let's wiggle out and let's take a twist now. Left palm, top of your right thigh, and just take your right hand to the back of the chair. On an inhale, you're going to look forward, kind of wiggle out, grow tall, and your exhale allows you to turn your torso, looking over that right shoulder, and you're breathing. Your inhale has a little more of a twist. Exhale allows you to twist a little deeper. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's press well into those feet. Pull the belly back in, arms raised up overhead. Wiggle out again. Right arm, right hand to the top of your left thigh. Left hand to the back of the chair behind you. Inhale, you're looking forward, getting tall through your side body. Exhale allows you to twist a little deeper. Breathing in and breathing out. Press into those feet, engage your belly, open up that nice side twist here. Inhaling and exhaling. Press into your feet, come back up through center, arms up overhead, and drop them to your side body. So we'll come now to taking whatever prop you have. I have a bolster, it can be a blanket, whatever you have. We're going to just place it really close into our belly at our thighs, okay? So we'll give a second to set that up. I'm going to sit towards the end of the chair, pressing well into our feet. Our forearms are going to be planted. We're going to be setting up for cobra in a seated posture. So forearms are going to be kind of nestled. You're really squeezing those elbows to your side body. On an inhale, you're going to arch your spine and look up and breathe for 5, 4. This is cobra in a seated posture. 3, 2, and 1. Release, and we'll set up again. Press well into those forearms, really grow tall through your side body, arch that spine, elbows close to your side body, and look up and arch that spine. Breathing in and breathing out. One more, inhale and exhale. release. We'll do one more time. Let's maybe shrug those shoulders. I know that gets a little tired here, putting a lot of weight on our shoulders. Even though we're not standing and doing downward facing dog, we're still really working all of our muscles here. So press well into those forearms, plug those elbows close to your side body, arch your spine and look up for cobra. 3, 2, and 1. Release. And let's do a little counter. Ground your spine. Your hands can go on top of your knees. Drop your head. Let it go. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come back to center. You can release whatever prop you had. And we'll just do a little downward facing dog in a seated posture. So we're going to raise our arms up higher than our shoulders. Plant those palms like you're holding out into a wall. Press well into those feet. Pull your belly in and back and drop the crown of your head. Let your neck go. Press well out through those hands. Breathing in and breathing out. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. In a chair. Beautiful posture. Opening up across your shoulder blades. Pressing well through from your shoulders all the way out your fingertips. Take one more nice breath in and a nice breath out. Inhale, look up and release your arms to side body. And let's just do a little hug. Opposite elbows and drop the crown of your head. Inhale, look up, undo your arms and do the opposite cross of your arms and drop the crown of your head, really releasing across your upper back, your shoulder blades. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, press into your feet, raises your head, and let's release our arms to side body. And we'll come to the second part of class, laying on the mat. So I'm just going to move my chair and readjust my screen. And I'll meet you laying on our backs with our feet bent, feet in the mat, knees bent, okay? All right. So we're good? Yes? I had to lower my screen a little bit in a little bit of a different angle, but so we're going to press well into our feet. Our hands are going to be at the side, kind of grazing our ankles, our fingertips, and we're just going to press into our left foot and raise the right leg up. Maybe hammock that right thigh with our hands, kind of opening up through the right hip, the right hamstring, kind of maybe pulsing, a little pulsing in and out, just kind of opening that up, stretching that hamstring, and then we bend that right knee. And let's lift the left leg up, hammock that thigh, the left thigh with your hands. Same thing, maybe pulling that knee in, extending it out, just kind of opening up that thigh. And just notice, don't go too far. It should never be, sore or painful. Just want to kind of massage the muscles, and then we bend that left foot, place that on the mat, and let's build upon that. Let's raise the right leg up and place that right ankle on the left thigh. And you can bring this ankle as high as comfortable for your hips. You can guide that right thigh away with your right hands. Maybe rock a little side to side, massaging that lower back. Just know what feels good for you. And if it's comfortable, you can lift that left leg and place those hands behind your left thigh and kind of hug those thighs into your chest, opening up that left hip. Maybe rock a little side to side. Know what's comfortable for you. Breathing in, breathing out. Never go into a posture or a pose that's painful. Just know it's your edge. Know it's, a little bit of a stretch, not overdoing it. And then let's come back to center. Place that left foot and the right foot on the mat. And let's switch. Let's lift the left foot up and place the left ankle on the right thigh. Kind of glide the left thigh away with your left hand. Maybe rock a little side to side. Releasing that lower back. And then if you were able to do so on the other side, lift that right leg, interlace your hands behind the right thigh, flex those feet. That helps to protect your knee. And just rock a little side to side, or you can pulsing in and out. Really opening up that right hip. Nice little stretch for your hip. And then come back to center and pause and place the right foot and left foot on the mat. So let's hug those knees into our chest. Raise those shoulders up, off. Give yourself a nice hug, rounding your spine. And then release your shoulders. Keep those knees in. And let's make a little T shape with our hands, palms up or down, whatever's comfortable for your shoulders. And we're going to hover our knees. Need to do those abdominals and obliques. Pressing the palms down, either up or down. And we're going to hover over to the right. And we're going to pause for 4. Look over that left shoulder if it's comfortable for your neck. 3, 2, and 1. Pull that belly in, come back to center, and let's hover over to the left for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull that belly into center and hover over to the right for 4. Look over that left arm if it's comfortable. 3, 2, and 1. Pulling that belly in, back to center, and hovering over to the left for 4, 3, look over that right arm, 1. Inhale, back to center, 1 more each side. Exhale over to the right for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back to center, last time. Exhale over to the left and hover. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to center. Let's hug those knees, round your spine, shoulders off the mat. And let's release those shoulders. And let's extend our legs up. And let's place our hands under our buttocks. Palms are going to be on the mat. So just lift your hips and place your hands under your buttocks. And we're going to hover out for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hover at the bottom. Going to pull that belly in, back up to center. And let's maybe raise those hips. Extra obliques. Exhale out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hover. Pulling in that belly, raises those legs up. Maybe lift those hips. Exhale out for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hover. Inhale back up to the sky. Last one. Exhale out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hover for 8, 7. Pull that belly in and back. Really engage those abdominals. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back up to center. Maybe raise those hips. Bend your knees. Give yourself a nice hug. Shoulders off the mat and round your spine. And you're breathing. Maybe come back to your breath. Nice inhale. Nice slow exhale. Let's release our shoulders to the mat and let's take our feet together in Baddha Konasana. Soles are together and just drop your feet to the mat. Your legs are going to splay open like a butterfly. Hands can be on your belly, one can be on your chest and your belly, or arms out, up, outside your side body, and you're closing your eyes and you're noticing your breath. Let's come back to our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Supta Baddha Konasana. Really great for circulation, metabolism, anxiety reducer, stress reducer, promotes sleep. Really a great overall posture. It's great to start your day like this. We'll end it breathing in and breathing out. Close your knees together like a book. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. Shoulders can come off the mat. And if you have your little prop that's next to you that you used on your lap, we're just going to roll over to our right side. And we're going to place that bolster about maybe a quarter of the way down from the top of the mat. Okay. And we're just going to have right underneath our shoulder blades. We'll position ourselves like that. And we're going to fold out over that. And our elbows are going to either kind of hug whatever prop you have. Palms can be up or down, whatever's comfortable for your shoulders. And your knees, 3 ways for your legs. Your knees can be bent. Your feet can be as wide as the mat. With your knees kind of gently tapping each other. Or you can straighten your legs out in front of you. Notice what feels well for your back. Close your eyes and you're breathing. Noticing your breath. And if you like a blanket or something underneath your head, that's always very comfortable. Maybe not so much on your head. Just really opening up across your chest. Nice heart opener, very calming and soothing for the nervous system. Closing your eyes, settling into your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Really settling in to your body, your system, and your breath. If this supported fish is comfortable for you, you can stay remaining in this through your Shavasana, or you can remove your prop and lay it flat on your back and set up for your Shavasana, whatever is comfortable for you. And we'll remain here for about a minute or so. Closing your eyes, slowing down your breath, breathing in and breathing out. I'll play a little music. And then we'll do some 4-count breath work and close our practice. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale for a count of 4 and pause at the top, and exhale for a count of 4 with a pause at the bottom. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, and pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, pause. Balancing our breath to our movement. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, and pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, and breathe. Nice slow inhale, matched with a nice slow exhale. Calming your mind and your body with your breath. Let's place one hand on your heart and the other on top, balancing your breath and your movement. The only way to find life of meaning and joy is to find your own voice, your own path, follow your own heart, and live your own life. Balancing your life and your breath. The ancient symbol of harmony reminds us that life is a balancing act and most fulfilled when we learn to embrace its dualities, the ups and downs, the good times and bad, joy and happiness. Let's bring our palms together over our heart, Anjali Mudra, and chant the sound of Om. And we'll repeat the Loka Samasta Sukhino, the peaceful chant at the end as well. First, our breath, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling. Om. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. Thank you for sharing your practice with me tonight. Namaste.